Welcome back to Apple Tree Allotment. It's a nice sunny day, so I thought I'd come down here at lunchtime today. Come and do a few little jobs, not particularly anything planned, but I brought down a few bits I can show you. Looking good. I've been here about probably 45 minutes just doing weeding and tidying up my wood pile. So I'll show you where that's got to. Plot's doing okay. Not a lot coming up yet. I'm at that impatient stage of I've sowed some seeds and I want to see them come up. As of last week, the peas definitely been decimated in here. So luckily we've got some growing at home. That is my reminder to go and sow some more at home to have some succession after that. Garlic's looking good up here. I haven't actually been in this corner today. It's looking pretty good. New long beds, looking good there. Happy with those. I did sow some seeds in here. So we've got the chard growing away nicely. Chard does amazingly well. Just on its own, you can treat it really badly and it just will not stop growing. It's a shame it's not better used. Shame we can't make better use of it because it's just growing and growing. The other seeds, there's a row of flowers here and a load of onions. There's a few of the onions coming up, quite a few actually. See quite a few of those little poking up, so that's hopeful. And there was another row of flowers and some leeks. The leeks were planted less than a week ago, so they have not obviously come up yet. Doesn't stop me looking though. Over on plot 1, the Rudolph potatoes here, been in probably a couple of weeks. I don't think there's any sign of those yet. Can't really see anything there. I did put some signs on in the week just to remind me what I'd planted in these potato beds. And the same down here with the first earlies. A little sign on the end there as well. No sign of them yet, I don't think. Maybe some tiny bits. Yeah, not really. Strawberries, I did have to, when I first got here, I had to go on a hunt for this umbrella. I obviously hadn't pushed it in enough, or it'd been a lot of wind. And it was about 3 allotments away, which has happened before, so it's not a great solution really, and it sort of bends and whatever. But for now it might keep the birds off my strawberries. I did also put on today this bit of netting. We lose loads of our strawberries to the birds, so I thought I'd put that on there. There's quite a few flowers on these now. Got more coming out. I will come up with a better solution for this though. I do want to put, if I can find some bits of wood, I want to basically build another rectangle that's hinged on one side with the netting sort of stapled to the top of it that I can just lift up. Because obviously this is, if I did want to pick strawberries, would be tricky. So I'll do that as soon as I can. Raspberries are looking good. Done a bit of weeding in here today, trying to keep on top of them because once they get big you can't really get in there to weed. So yeah, done a bit of weeding in there today. It's looking good. Rhubarb, we've had some rhubarb. Had a couple of crumbles this week. Had what did we have? A ginger and rhubarb crumble, which is pretty nice. But yeah, it's doing okay. One at home is doing better than that one. So we've had quite a lot of that. Chard again. These were the ones I moved from the bed before I rebuilt it, and they've done amazingly well. They've carried on. These were sown last spring, I think. So yeah, amazing. But yeah, ready to eat a load of that, ready to harvest. The wood pile, I've had to go at sort of cleaning a bit of this. I've chucked a few bits of wood on the fire today. I did have bits laying down here under plastic that I've moved to clear this space a bit, make it look a bit tidier. I'm slowly going through this, getting rid of stuff I don't need. I'm working out what I can use. And I put the good long bits up there under that plastic. Move some pallets over here just for now while I get other stuff sorted. and the sort of bulk of the things I've been doing today. Starting to clear this bit, it's quite weedy, so I've been clearing up a bit, and I've moved the pallets from over here. Potatoes here are doing really well. These were ones either self-set directly here from potatoes I didn't pull up last year, or ones I've moved here from other beds that have just grown from missed potatoes, and they're doing really well. I did put some grass clippings around them just to sort of stop them going, stop them going green on top, mulching, all those things, and that works really well. I do that every year. That's working really well. So yeah, they're looking really good. Probably end up being my best potatoes. And then I've just started, I brought down this box. So these are all potatoes that were in our pantry that obviously started sprouting. We grew these last year, so these were I think they were like blue something, which are okay. They were pretty good. They boiled really quickly, went soft really quickly, so good for mash. Not so good for roast potatoes, but they were pretty good. So yeah, these are sort of ones that we'd had left. Obviously, don't really want to throw away a load of potatoes. So this end bed, it doesn't get as much light and it's not as good as soil. So I tend to use this for my sort of stuff like this, like just chucking in some potatoes and whatever. At some point, I've got plans to change this over to the seating area and play area and put some beds over where that is at the moment, just to make better use of the light and have the beds looking nice. But yeah, so today, I've just put out these rows, just put them on top so I can spread them out. They're all chitted nicely. There's a few already growing in here from last year, so yeah, I'm just gonna put those in and we'll see if anything comes of those. Hopefully it will. We should do okay. So I'll get those in. I mean, I've got absolutely loads more there, so at some point, maybe later in the weekend, I'll finish clearing up that area and put some there as well. I did leave a few. There's some forget-me-nots growing at the back, so I might just leave them for a bit of colour. Quite like forget-me-nots. So yeah, that's my little job now. Done a load of tidying, weeding. So yeah, I'm just gonna plant them, and hopefully we'll get some good potatoes from them. Other than that, it's just a really nice day down here. Nice temperature today. It's not too hot, but nice little breeze. The birds are singing, so yeah, it's nice to be down here for an hour or so. And I'll probably sow some more seeds at home this afternoon or this evening. And, see what else we can get started with this sort of weird weather that keeps going warm and then freezing again, and frosts. I'm still getting frosts even though we're halfway through April. Everyone sort of gets excited, don't they, and tries to get everything in at this point, but yeah, we are still getting frosts, so it's not ideal for some of the things. Certainly not going to do my get any courgettes or anything like that in yet. But hopefully we'll get some leeks growing soon, and onions are doing okay. And yeah, I'll get the beans. I've got some beans at home that are pretty much ready to go out, so I might start sort of hardening them off, and then I'll bring them down, and they're going to be in the beds, the furthest away row. So perhaps start planting up some of these beds. Yeah, at some point I'm going to make them 2 rows into long rows as well, but we'll see how we get on for time and enthusiasm for that job. That's quite a few hours work really to do that. Yeah, I hope you're all enjoying the slightly warmer weather and getting out and about, and enjoyed having a look at what's going on here, and look forward to sharing some more with you soon.